This is a special exhibition. I've never come across a show where it gradually evolves day by day. So day one, you're seeing the base of the show. So everything isn't even completed. And bit by bit, different graffiti artists will come in and collaborate on the pieces. So what you see today will be something different tomorrow. And the next day, it will be something different. So I'm interested to see the evolution of this project. Tell us a little bit about your involvement and maybe share your thoughts on the show.
Okay, so I am one of the volunteers of this exhibition, and I'm currently studying at Central St. Martin's UAL for curation. And while this show, so I was here since yesterday for the exhibition set up, and now we have everything all set. And it's just really interesting and really cool to see how everything started to be built from scratch.
Yes, so now we're recording. This is Let's Talk Creatives, a podcast talk show featuring creatives around the world. And today's special guest, if you'd like to introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about your work.
Hello, I'm Yique, and this show is called Yique's Way Mortality Extremes. And it have 5 works of me, which the most important one is I feel 1/3 part, and it's about bricklane graffiti. I done it 1 year before, so this day, maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow is the anniversary. So we're gonna have a documentary movie releasing in that day, and today is kind of 2 days before. It's opening, and this area is talking about the same work I'm doing 1 year before in bricklane. I paint socialist value all around the bricklane, a whole wall, and cover all the graffiti artists. I should say sorry, and I should say, but also the graffiti means cover and cover and cover again. So it also shows the meaning of them. So if someone be really angry about this, so you could see here, they are all people are angry about me and say, fuck you bastard, like this. But I feel it's fine. As an artist, I'm standing outside to seeing my work sometimes. So I'm just using kind of this way to reflect something outside.
Okay.
The world, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what got you into this particular type of art? Like, who inspired you? Or maybe there's a particular artist that inspired you, or maybe a friend or art movement or anything?
Okay, this is really. Sometimes I just feel the life is the best person, the best teacher. I feeling all the inspiration from my life. Like this 12 core value, socialist core value words is just around my children time. So also when I see the bricklane, it's totally different. It's it looks like two sides of coin, one coin. So I do really let the graffiti becoming real graffiti, because now graffiti is not really graffiti because they are losing something, losing the angry, the how to say critic thinking. So they are just they look like they are making cartoons. So I use this way to make some difference in this Chinese. So it's because I'm a Chinese, yeah, and I feel my best artist should be Joseph Beuys. I feel he's he's really good at doing different medias and talking what art should be in the society. Like art couldn't be independent without like context. So say the contemporary art, mostly contemporary art, is inside the society's context. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. So, during the course of your art journey, was there any particular pitfalls or struggles or something that you worked hard to overcome?
This is a good question. I feel people, like everyone should grow up. So it must be like, but this time is really massive. Like people all around the world are angry to me, and someone supporting me. Too much message come to my like iPhone, my email, my Instagram, everything. Like, and they even calling me. So, but I document everything. Who are talking to us, messaging me. And I'm just saying could be a part of work. It's gonna be a part of my work. It's showing, like, we could think why people are doing this. This is really a good way to thinking how's the world changing, how's the world being, right? Sorry, my English is not that.
It's perfectly fine, but it's a different type of work. You're graffitiing over graffiti, and you're getting the feedback over from the graffiti artist, but that's becoming an art piece within itself because you're documenting it. So it's a constant iteration of different artists. It's like I guess it's like a involuntary collaborative process.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration, whether they want to be a part of it or not. But it's interesting to see how this work will span out, further down the line. But how long did this process take? How long have you been working within this process?
I feel it's almost 1 year because there are hundreds media are talking my work and it different perspective, and I need to all calculate different medias, and it also makes me more familiar with different medias, how's their position, how they're seeing our works. So that's why I feel like this is really a good mirror to reflect the media, how the media is now, because the media, some media they are not telling the truth, right? And some media they are just want making money, right? So it's a bit also reflecting the media itself, because they are I above all the media posting of my work. Even a lot of media they are not allowed, like they are not asking to have pictures of my work, but they just take my pictures from my Instagram or everything, and I feel okay, I'm fine. You could take it. It's different world now, right?
So it's different media outlets globally around the world, and have you been invited to speak with any of them? I've seen some of the articles, but have you actually spoken to any of them?
Yeah.
Yes, so like globally, all over the world. So what are you planning to do with all the media like content? Are you gonna make a documentary? You're gonna put all the snippets in a book? What are your plans to develop this project moving forward?
I'm still working on like calculate and document them, like see a bunch of, because this internet is growing, so I'm trying my best to calculate them and how to say catalog catalog them, and I've been like being invited by BBC or something, have a talk, and and it make me feel like through this process, I'm really feeling the media, how the way media working now, and and also my BA is in Chinese community university. So I'm also doing media. I'm also studying media. So media is changing a lot, to be honest.
It's interesting to see you're seeing the different perspectives from the different media outlets.
Yeah, so
and you're painting a picture from what you've experienced through them. So it's interesting.
and the media, they are posting my work, and also my work is evolving. Like the media also a part of my work. So this is two sides. We are also using one thing to do it, and even sometimes I feel they're gonna be one of characters, and the world becoming my shooting room. I don't know.
That's cool, man. So, can you give any advice to anyone that wants to get into art, or any young up-and-coming artist? Like, what suggestions, tips, or advice would you give them, or what do you think has helped you within your journey?
Yeah, I feel it's personal suggestion. I feel like this world, there are lots of different artists, and they are doing different types of works. And for me, the first thing I feel, don't follow too much about business. You are not doing art to make money. I feel this is the this is the worstest way. If you want making money, you could find another way. Making art is hard to making money, and also it's lets the art meaningless, right? And the second, I feel the artist should be brave, should be really brave to facing the truth, facing the world, what happened of the world. I feel this is really important, because a lot of artists, I feel nowadays, they are really kind of, I don't know how to say, in China it's called 伪君子. It's called hypocritists or something.
They just follow the trends.
They are not telling the truth. They are just they are kind of pretending to be artists, but they are not doing the real art. They are like, for me, I do really like Joseph Beuys, because he just art should for society. Art is for society. Art doesn't have their independent values. Their values being created by the society, but the artist should find the value inside society, how your art could benefit the society in different ways. Even you like you are kind of teaching, or like heaving, I don't know, it's heaving, right? Different way to benefit this society. But this is your kind of goal. This should be your goal, right?
That makes a lot of sense. Artists need to be themselves. I think artists like you're being yourself.
Yes.
And it reflects in your work. So I think that's the best you can ask for. Like any upcoming artist, just be yourself.
Yes.
And be honest with yourself.
Yeah. Honest should be really important.
And that honesty, I think that gives the value.
Yeah, and I feel making art and being an artist is a different journey of life.
Yeah.
It will be, if you are facing the world, use your art. it's gonna be a different life. Yeah.
I agree 100%. Yeah, everything you said, I agree 100%. You have to be yourself. You have to be honest, and I think the value comes within that honesty, and it will shine through the work. And historically, art has been a reflection of society. Maybe you have a grievance that the society is echoing, and you're expressing it through the arts. Art is like a reflection of reality through the individual perspective of the artists. So, but when you're honest, I think that's when the magic comes from. And I think that's why you're getting a lot of attention, because you're being honest, but it sparked something within society. Usually when something sparks in society, you're gonna get this different attentions, like all the different celebrities, they've sparked something in the society, and that's where you get the triggers, all the different triggers. Example, like you're getting all the different artists criticizing you, but it's a reaction. So that's any reaction is a strong reaction. It's an emotional reaction. That means it's powerful because you're getting an emotional reaction from the different artists. So it's interesting. It's interesting.
I thank everyone who are sending the message to me, even they are angry to me or they are supporting me. I thank everyone because they are making this art with me, right?
Yeah. Whether they like it or not, but it's interesting. It's very interesting, and I'm interested to see how it will evolve in the future. So yeah, it's good, man. It's good. A question I like to always ask all the artists I interview, because I'm such a movie fan. Do you have a favorite movie?
Oh, I do really like a Chinese director. It's called Jia Zhangke, and his movie is about document the develop of China. But they are, it's really like a photographer named Jeff Wall. He's using his photos to pretending to be normal. Pretending to be a normal. So they are shooting documentary movie, but in purpose. So this is really interesting director. Okay, let me think about something from Western. I feel my favorite. Oh, it's hard to choose. I do like Matrix, to be honest. I feel Matrix is really good. Okay. Yeah. Even it's not. I feel it's not that deep, but it's really kind of let people thinking how's the society now, and how's the people being. And it's really related to a philosopher named Deleuze. Yeah, he is writing about a book about simulacra. Yeah. So it's really, I feel this movie, when I see it, I feel it's really good movie. And even I'm from kind of Chinese perspective, so it really looks like Western culture, Western environment, and China, and or maybe how to say South Korea. Maybe South Korea is more dramatic. So this is really interesting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the Matrix 1. Yeah, that's a great movie. Very ahead of its time. strong, powerful message, and it triggered something in society. But yeah, so for anyone out there that wants to learn more about your work, where can people find you?
I feel sometimes the real artists not like pop star. They are not being a pop star. They are not being someone really being attention and people looking them as a joy. I feel artists, they are being a person, even you don't know this artist, you are being influenced by this artist. Like Marshall Duchamp, he definitely influenced a lot of these words, but the person who be influenced, they may don't know this artist because their work is kind of, how to say, ideologically or through different way. This is about thinking.
Yeah.
So especially contemporary art, even like paintings, they are throwing a feeling into someone's head, and people be influenced. Sometimes even they don't know. But and then influence. So yeah, that's artists. So sometimes artists, they are pushing the history, but people don't need to know them.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the history of. That's the history of art. A lot of old school artists, like thousands of years ago, as you mentioned before, it reflects society, and it's not you don't necessarily know the individual artist, but the art serves community. It serves society. In a way, art is like a tool to help build communities, you know. But yeah, are you online? Like, do you have a website or what? Or what's your social media?
I have Instagram, and I'm not really good at things like social media. I won't say something about social media because I feel different social media have different types and ideologies inside, to be honest. They are using different media. It's like the social media is already being a media. It's different medias. It's like some artists, they are making sculptures, they are making videos, they are making painting. So different media also in this way. But I feel artists should live in a real world. So the person who should be influenced by artists should be, firstly, the nearby person, right? Nearby people, my friends. This is what I could do. I'm not a pop star, right? So I couldn't, and I don't think pop stars sometimes they are spreading the thinking. They are just making fun, like sometimes, right? But artists should be, he do something purpose and he influence, even they are not being known, right?
Okay, cool. So, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on the show. And
sorry for my broken.
No problem. But what's the name of your IG? What's the name of your Instagram?
It's Yique Art. It's YIQEART. Yeah. To asking maybe some power, some political, but it's not a political standing. I'm not standing any place. I'm standing in art. To question, to talking, to let people thinking about society, right? Yes.